How many cups of coffee do you drink in a day? Ever wondered if it's too much or just right? Remember, every cup is a chance to make a positive change. Coffee, a globally adored beverage dating back to the 15th century Ethiopia, is famous for its robust flavor and its power to infuse us with much-needed energy. It's a staple in our daily routines, an indispensable part of our lives, and a significant cultural symbol in societies worldwide. The tantalizing aroma, the comforting warmth, the ritual of brewing, and the anticipation of that first sip often serve as our morning alarm clock. The coffee bean in its various forms, ground whole, in a bag or in a can, makes a frequent appearance in kitchens worldwide. From the steam spiraling upwards from a freshly brewed cup, to the rhythmic drip of a percolator, to the whirl of a grinder, all signs point to coffee. It's a silent guest at our breakfast and a silent partner in our early morning. A comforting afternoon breaks. Yet coffee's charm, though powerful, must be tempered with caution. As with anything, the mantra of moderation rings true. Drinking too much coffee can disrupt the delicate balance of our health, turning it from a comforting ally into a potential adversary. On a scientific level, coffee is a complex brew of hundreds of bioactive compounds, including caffeine, which stimulates the nervous system. While coffee does come with benefits like antioxidants and potential cognitive enhancers, its overconsumption can trigger a host of health issues such as heightened anxiety, insomnia, and digestive problems. This balance is a delicate one, necessitating thoughtful deliberation and raw self-awareness. Our relationship with coffee is a complex ballet, influenced by factors including genetics, lifestyle, and overall health. Recognizing and understanding the risks of excessive coffee consumption are thus paramount. This is a wake-up call. Your coffee consumption could be crossing the line. Let's delve deeper into the history, culture, and science behind this ubiquitous. When it comes to coffee, moderation is key. But what are the signs that you might be overdoing it? Remember, recognizing these signs is the first step towards a healthier, happier you. Today we will delve into this topic, backed up by comprehensive statistics and guided by insights from experienced doctors and proficient nutritionists who have dedicated significant time and effort to investigating these effects. According to a study, it was found that over 40% of adults who drink large amounts of coffee experiencing sleep disturbances. As a stimulant, primarily due to its caffeine content, coffee can significantly disrupt your natural sleep cycle if consumed excessively. This can lead to a range of sleep disorders from minor restlessness to severe insomnia. In fact, research shows that high intake of caffeine, about 3 cups or more a day, can increase the likelihood of insomnia by 47%. Next, we touch upon an accelerated heart rate, an important warning sign of overconsumption. Overconsumption. Research states that caffeine can cause an increase of 4 beats per minute in heart rate. At first glance, this might seem revitalizing, giving a temporary energy boost. However, continued overconsumption can put unnecessary strain on the heart, escalating into serious cardiovascular issues such as hypertension and heart disease. Lastly, we venture into the sphere of emotional well-being, examining the correlation between caffeine and anxiety. A survey found that high consumption, 1,000 mg per day or equivalent to about 6 cups of coffee, can lead to significant increases in anxiety levels. If you find yourself experiencing increased anxiety after your coffee breaks, it could indicate a correlation between your coffee intake and your mental health, suggesting that a reassessment of your consumption levels is needed. Highlighting these signs and statistics is not to demonize coffee but to emphasize the importance of being aware of the potential pitfalls of overconsumption. Consuming coffee in moderation can indeed offer a multitude of health benefits. Therefore, recognizing these signs and understanding the statistics is an essential step towards adopting healthier coffee drinking habits. So, you've noticed signs that you may be consuming too much coffee. What's the next step? You might be wondering whether you need to quit drinking coffee cold turkey. However, the key point to bear in mind is that balance is vital. Medical professionals, nutritionists, and healthcare experts often suggest that persistent symptoms like jitteriness and abnormal heart rhythms may be an indication that you need to cut back on your daily coffee intake. But don't fret, this doesn't mean you have to abruptly quit your cherished morning routine. In fact, the opposite is true. In the vibrant, varied universe of beverages, there are numerous alternatives to coffee that you can explore. For example, you may want to consider moving towards decaf coffee. Decaffeinated coffee can be an outstanding substitute, offering the same comforting taste you love about coffee, but without the excessive caffeine. Additionally, you might want to think about integrating herbal teas into your morning or evening routine. Herbal teas can have a calming effect and can help in maintaining balanced health. They come in a broad range of flavors, from to peppermint, providing a spectrum of choices that cater to your taste buds. Another strategic move to manage your caffeine intake is to increase the amount of water you drink daily. Water, the cornerstone of life, is integral to our dietary needs. It not only keeps us hydrated, but also aids in diluting caffeine in our system and staving off dehydration, which can mimic withdrawal track of your daily drinking habits, such as using a diary or a caffeine intake journal, can also be beneficial. This practice can provide insights into your consumption patterns, enabling you to make the necessary changes. Ultimately, it's all about achieving a balance. Buy to your body's signals, understanding its needs, and consciously your lifestyle. You can lead a healthier, more balanced life. Remember that the secret is moderation. Being attentive to your body's cues and adjusting your lifestyle is the formula for a healthier life. Coffee, a cherished drink, is part of our everyday life, from a morning ritual to a companion during long work nights and even a social connector in cafes worldwide. But like with any other thing, its consumption calls for a good measure of responsibility and consideration. The key is moderation, a principle that's not only applicable to coffee, but to many areas of life. The topic of coffee overconsumption is an essential matter that we delve into, highlighting symptoms like restlessness, insomnia, and a racing heart. Such symptoms might be unmistakable signs of an impending dependency. Expert guidance on reacting to these warning signs has been provided, with strategies such as slowly decreasing your coffee intake, replacing some cups with water or herbal tea, and maintaining a regular sleep rhythm. Listening to our body's signals is of utmost importance. If you're feeling jittery, it could be a signal that you need to cut back. Remember, overindulging, even in something as delightful as coffee, can lead to unwanted consequences. Excessive coffee consumption may trigger cardiac issues, digestive problems, and anxiety disorders. However, when consumed responsibly, coffee can also offer a plethora of health benefits, including reduced risk of certain diseases and enhanced cognitive function. So as we continue to relish the rich aroma and robust flavors of coffee, let's pledge to do so conscientiously and mindfully. The significance of moderation in coffee consumption cannot be overstated. It's critical to our well-being. Stay tuned for more health tips and always remember, moderation is the key to enjoying coffee responsibly. Diving into the fascinating bond between coffee and you, we're about to explore the critical role of moderation. Each cup you savor is a chance to make a wholesome choice. Consumed with restraint, coffee bears a cornucopia of benefits. It's teeming with antioxidants, bolsters physical stamina, and aids in fat reduction. Fat reduction. It's heralded for enhancing cognitive function, uplifting mood, hastening response time, and sharpening mental agility. However, there is an essential caveat. The beneficial aspects of coffee come with a but. Overindulging in coffee can spark health complications like digestive issues, cardiac irregularities, and heightened anxiety. The line between a healthful and excessive cup is narrow. So how do we savor our daily coffee without straying into the zone? Experts advise keeping a tab on your intake. Be aware of how much and drinking. Aim to restrain your consumption to under 400 milligrams of caffeine per day, roughly equal to 4 8-ounce cups of coffee. Be cautious, as the effects of caffeine can linger for up to 6 hours, so halting your coffee intake by early afternoon is sensible to prevent sleep disruption. Ultimately, the secret to relishing coffee, much like other things, in moderation. By maintaining a balanced intake, we can harvest the rewards of coffee without putting at risk. So, enjoy your coffee, but remember, moderation is key. Adhering to this can assure you retain a healthy and pleasant relationship with your coffee.